We wanted to create the lowest carbon footprint shoe that Nike had ever done. So really what we did is we put together a group of materials that were otherwise going to go to landfill. Everything about this shoe is as low waste as possible. The swoosh on here is just embroidered. We didn't cut it out and glue it on. Everything was either just like a little cut ribbon, stitch that on there, all kinds of details like that. Fundamentally, what this is, though, is a shoe built out of a palette of materials that are super low carbon. Because the energy used in recycling a material really counts towards the carbon emissions of that product at the end of the day. So in our case, with the yarn, we took these post-consumer t-shirts, really old t-shirts from the Goodwill, and we took these textile scraps and we took recycled polyester, and instead of heating and melting all of that and then kind of squeezing it out like Play-Doh into strands, we just shredded it up and twisted it together. So it's just really like old knitting yarn. And we were able to make that into a performance product, and that uses less heat, which means there's just less energy and less carbon emissions to make that yarn. Ultimately, it wound up being not kind of a story of technological innovation, but really human innovation and looking at, hey, what's around us? What can we do with what's immediately to hand and start making a difference right now? You see these products and you can understand that, hey, you can take waste and turn it into something valuable, and that means that everybody can kind of start in on that same type of journey. One way that everybody can get involved in circularity that begins to feed into these types of things is just making sure that when you are done with something, with whatever its useful life is, your t-shirt, that it doesn't go into the trash. It goes to the Goodwill, it goes to a textile recycler. And there's places that are engaging in this kind of post-consumer circularity across the country, across the world. But you just have to have that little extra moment of consciousness about what you're going to do when you dispose of something. Engage with brands that are doing the right thing and use that as a leverage for your own voice to continue doing the right thing yourself.